soul kind of is going to go towards that. Or the bro sniped his own launch with a bunch of money, sold it, which I think someone close to transactions. I do not have the time or the patience to go through soul scan. I can read ether scan. I don't fuck with soul scan. That shit's.
There's some of us that feel the same way. I feel like it became like an ether scan super because I feel like I get one for I can buy whatever I want on there now, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Soul scan hurts my brain.
It's fucked up because ether scan bought soul scan, so like just fix it. Like just copy paste. I know it's a lot
It's
more.
not the same UI.
It's probably 1,000 times more complicated than we're making it, but just copy paste.
But no, just copy paste.
.soul instead of .e, then you're fucking done. But yeah, no, there's some sketchy things, but there's some bigger players that seem to be at work here with listings and kind of helping. It sounds like helping the pre-sale. So I'm hoping at the end, at least the pre-sale get the money back. But also, I think they will. Because like the multiples that their soul is up, if it was just in there in the first place, is insane. So it's like they did get screwed. And so for anyone that did send it, I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with it, but I'm sorry because that just sucks. The situation is kind of
They're gonna get made whole is what everyone's saying.
It's terrible.
Here's like
make it
the hard facts. Yeah, exactly right. Here's the hard facts that people are putting out there. It's like the pre-sellers will be made whole, refunded, but if they had gotten their pre-sale tokens at this range, maybe it wouldn't even be at this market cap. Maybe I imagine it would have not gotten this notoriety, this attention. So that's why a lot of people think there's a lot more that's happening here. Like Justin Sun of he's the CEO of
HTX. And she would then be another Gemini?
Yes.
Or something? Yeah, it used to be another exchange or something. I don't know. There's people do a lot of stuff in the space, but yeah.
Justin Sun's one of the biggest figures in the space, though. And he was on Spaces yesterday, and he was just like really bullish about it. And he sent in like 4 of his employees to come in and talk on behalf of the project. And yeah, Gebo, 1,050 sold was refunded, but no other refunds were issued. And it just kind of seemed a little like, okay, what's going on? But, refunded to who? Refunded to a wallet that, they sent in 1,050 sold, and it was sent back to them. But no other sold was sent back, and then he burned everyone else's pre-sale tokens.
And are those 1,050 still sitting in their wallet?
I don't know, Kev, have you checked?
No, I try to look at soul scan as little as possible to save my own mental health, but
yeah, Gebo, the point is they were sent, and then literally, like, the next transaction, like, within a minute, was him burning everyone else's tokens.
Nah, I don't know, bro. Because, like, it's almost too good to be true. Because
He's showing real emotion and he's crying.
But, like, fuck, bro, because, like, let's say it's just so coincidental, right? Fine, whatever the fuck. If it is, and all this is happening organically, then god dang, I can only imagine how crazy insane this fucking moron is gonna be. But if it's orchestrated, then that's fucked up. Because I don't know what to believe anymore.
A lot of it is orchestrated, man. A lot of it is orchestrated. I mean, look, Shroom was a great opportunity, and it still is a great opportunity for some solid cash and, potential profits. But dude, someone sniped $1 million at launch. They just happen to know all the right settings to get in, and they sold $10 million at the top. Gebo, I love you, my guy, but I used to have this naivety to me when it came to the space, and I realized there's so much that these are orchestrated, my man. That's the part that gets kind of hard.
No, bro. I mean, like, I know.
Look at Polly, bro. Polly's calling these projects, and then it's been proven
not to talk bad on his name, bro, because he puts it out there.
I'm gonna tell him you said this, bro. I'm gonna go to his face the next time and tell him you said this.
Are you fucking bro?
Hey, for those of you that don't know, Gibbo loves bullying.
Bro, no, look. I will say this openly. I fucking accept full repercussions, bro. At first, he was saying shit that actually, like, in my opinion, resonated in some sense. I didn't like the approach. I didn't like the delivery. But to each his own. But now I really do. I really do think that it is biting him in the fucking ass, bro. Because I low-key think that this slur shit, they're trying to recreate what he's trying to do with pork and his ecosystem and shit. So if they pull it off, bro, that sucks. Well, I mean, like, it's badass for Smurf, but so
I mean, look, hey, I've said this before, and for any devs that listen into the spaces, the dev that's working for Poly is a fucking savant, man. That guy's a genius. Fucking mad respect to whatever like that guy has built. It's impressive. I just don't like Poly personally. I don't think that's a secret. But anyway, I digress.
Wait, are you talking about the dev behind his decks?
Dude, yeah, it's impressive.
You want to hear a really funny thing I found out the other day?
Tell me.
The dev that did that, he was building it for Ben.eth, for that loyal, or what Ben.eth was trying to do like a deck.
Yeah, you remember that specifically.
So and again, it's really just a Uniswap clone.
Wait, he just worked it for Poly? He just took his bid or whatever?
Yeah, well, because I don't think they had a falling out, him and Ben, and like they had a falling out, so I don't think he ever launched it. I could be wrong,
But Poly, like a reskinned bed right now.
He's a couple pre-sales away from there, yeah.
Hold on, we got a crypto Mr. Lee 888. I'm only gonna bring him up because he's a fellow puppet.
Yeah, shout out to Puppets, man.
Shout out to the Bitcoin puppets, man.
Yo, I didn't realize
regret every second of it.
I didn't realize their website was just like Harry Potter books on attendees until someone like
Pretty damn close, man.
Well, and it's cool. Like it means they're CCO. I don't really care what anyone says anymore. But someone posted some sort of yo.
Yo, Mr. Lee, what's good, man? There you go. Can you hear me? All right, maybe that's all you wanted to say. I like it. To the moon. I dig it. Yeah, but no, it's crazy, man. Gambo, I will say this. I've learned over the last couple months, a lot of the shit that happens behind the scenes is very well orchestrated. There's a couple Solana plays. I don't want to necessarily go too much into detail because I will burn a lot of bridges right here. No, I'm not going to do it. It's not good for me to say it. I think I'd rather keep, because then we can make gains off it in armor. But there's a couple major Solana plays that what they do is they just essentially launch projects and they'll like get to like 10 mil and then they'll like sell the tops and then they go and pump their projects that are like at 50, 70 mil. And they do this every couple days. It's just recycling the money and always just putting it back into one project, funneling it back in. And listen, man, this space is, it's very easy to just follow like a couple Twitter callers or find your favorite people. But that's, I guess, one of the big things with the Aardvark is that I want it to be genuine. I want it to be real. I want it to be honest. You guys have seen that I myself, I love working with the Dolan team. I was a part of the quote-unquote Harambe cabal. I had my big bag there. I still have my big bag there. But I got to work with some really cool people while having a Harambe bag. But at the end of the day, it's like Aardvark's my fucking passion project. It's my baby. But there's a lot of this that goes on, man. There's a limited amount of liquidity. And people are always trying to find a way to funnel money back into their project. In our case, I'd rather the Varks just make gains. And if they decide they want to, up their bags in the Aardvark project, that makes me happy. We have no reason to have to, have any thoughts as we're trying to fall asleep at night. I can sleep comfortably in my pillow at night knowing that. You know what I mean? No skeletons in our closet. Even if that means that we're only at, a $2 million market cap right now, I don't care. we will have our day. We've had our day. We've broken all-time high, even though people told us we would never go back to all-time high. We'll do it again. I have no qualms with that, man. Yes, give up.
Full disclosure, I sold a lot of my pork for Mark, for the Ticker Bitcoin, and Bobo. So,
shit. Your portfolio looks like mine right now,
bro, I love, right now I love my bag.
It's a fun spread, bro. I gotta tell you, it's like Rick Takashi, fucking love that guy. He's a fucking Chad. He's an amazing meme creator. He's just a good guy. You look at Ticker Bitcoin, dude. When I saw fucking Warlight get in there in the ring with where the what'd you call that?
I think they call it the pit.
They call it the pit, right? But it was kind of like a 80s like what do they call those living rooms where you go in and it's like the what are those called, Kevin?
Where you like walk down into, dude, I thought it looked cool as fuck. Like,
it looked cool as fuck, bro. I was really impressed.
I had some IRL friends. I basically forced them to watch 4 hours of karate. And we my IRL friends. Yeah, we were like, they didn't really like the ring. And I'm just like laughing because I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but like, just imagine you just got knocked out and you got to climb up that right afterwards. Like, it's the
sunken living room. That's it.
Sunken living, yeah. It's like, it's cool, but like, especially for like, since they brought in influencers like that don't know how to fight, it's like, oh, imagine trying to get up that after you're like, see, I can just picture just someone falling back. But I think they have one. I don't know if Dubai's the next one or the one after. But Morlight said he wanted to fight Zuckerberg there, so we're still.
Zuckerberg's kind of a beast, though.
Yeah, but like you saw Morlight, just give Morlight a little bit more time to train and don't do anything.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared of Morlight, too. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't like. I don't know, dude. Zuckerberg's kind of weird, dude. I really do think he is a lizard person, and he has that like freakishly like crazy strength.
True. And he was at that UFC fight, like in the corner for someone, and like,
did you see that video of him though? With like,
all the comments are like the post was like, well, just act normal, just act like a human, and he's just like standing there like he has no idea what to do with his hands type thing.
He didn't know what to do with his hands. He's trying to like shake hands, just go out and grab the towel.
Yeah, it's so good. But he does actually train, so like that's why like when he was trying to fight Elon would never accept that because it's like Zuckerberg actually trains. Zuckerberg's actually in good shape. Like you said, he's a lizard person. So he has strength and resiliency like no other.
Actually, he's cold-blooded. He's a cold-blooded killer. Yeah, man. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I can talk all day about this. I love conspiracies. I also do love just being able to talk about the crypto space at large. Dude, I had my cousin text me this morning. Him and I were trading on PSC in 2021 together. He got me into my first successful trade, which was a pre-sale for something called Tiki. I put in $600 and I got my first major win, which was $18,311. I'll never forget that. I remember it to the dollar. And I remember selling the top and just thinking to myself, wow, this felt like winning the lottery because I had a really small port back then. I think my portfolio was like $1,000. And he was texting me this morning, and he's like, yo, how's crypto going for you? And he's traveling the world right now with his wife. He's very much like a 9-to-5er that works remote. He got out of crypto in 2022, really early on when the bear market started. And I let him know what we're doing here at Aardvark. I let him know what we're doing in the Armory. I got him into the Loom pre-sale with 3 sold, which is kind of a lot for him. And it just really dawned on me that normies are seeing this Bitcoin price as a buying opportunity, not as the bull market is over. And that really helped to shape my view, my perspective on the market right now, on the market. Because for a lot of us, we're like, oh fuck, all of our bags are pumping, all of our longs, our shorts, everything is just up in the air and just thrown into disarray. I gotta tell you, for the people that have been seeing crypto all over the national news, all over meme channels, all over platforms, social platforms, they're seeing this as a retrace where they can finally get in. Because most people were like, well, Bitcoin all-time high, I don't know if I should buy here. But now it's like, oh, it's on a discount. And I gotta tell you, that's exciting to me. And one of the first things he asked me is, do you think Doge will go to $1? And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. All right, I thought my cousin would be a little bit more well off than a fucking, normie, but he's regressed into a full-on normie. I think there's a lot more upside here, and I hope that I'm right. Obviously, you never know with the market, but look, I don't think that we only see 3 weeks of bull market and then it just fizzles out. I think there's a lot more to come. Gamble, I will say, whether it is orchestrated or it was a just happy accident, what's happening with Slurf and what's happening with Foam and what's happening with With and what's happening with a lot like Mod, I think Karina Koff, tweeted that she has a Mod bag. All of these things are ripple effects that are starting to spread to the masses. Everyone that's been sidelined, everyone that's been wondering if they should jump back into crypto, look, tax season's about to end. I think here in the States you have until April 15th. That is like 2.5 weeks away, 3 weeks away. After that, people are like, well, fuck, okay. Yeah, I should probably get into crypto. We have so much more to come. We broke records. Not, I say we, because as degens, we survived the bear and here we are. Solana broke records for all-time volume on a DEX for a chain. This is just getting started, in my humble opinion. You look at Base Chain. Base Chain went from being Coinbase's layer 2, that is their, native chain. That was kind of like, yeah, there's a couple cool plays on there, whatever. To now being like, oh shit, it's catching a lot of volume. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to the Aardvark Alpha Armory, we're going to do our best to catch every single one of these movements that's happening. So, I want to put this out there as well. I'm having Rexar, who's the current owner of the Aardvark Alpha Armory, transfer ownership to me in 3 days once Telegram lets him. We're going to get out there, we're going to catch and seize every opportunity that is out there so that the Aardvarks can keep printing. I don't believe in doing like an NFT pay group pass where you have to pay like X amount every month, but I do think that it's worth it if you own some ARC. If you own a non-fungible Aardvark, I think there's some great trades being made in the Armory, and all of this is only benefiting you, Aardvark.
What up, Ducky?
The future
How you doing, sweetheart?
of the non-fungible Aardvarks.
How did your interview go?
It went really well. It went 2 hours, very solid. I saw that you had joined the room from the chat in the J&J and Associates, but I'm sorry, I was hosting. I couldn't see you. What's going on?
Nothing much. I was just talking to someone in the other chat, and then I was like, I want to see what Rabbi's doing.
Absolutely. I'm in a Twitter space right now. You want to join it?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Okay, so it is in time. I'll send you the link because you were so nice to have followed me. Copy the link. My goal is to try to be able to speak in this. The reason why I'm having trouble is because all of my 2,100 Twitter accounts have been banned, so I'm like regressed to this. Yeah, 2,100. It's quite a lot. And so I'm sending this to you right now. How was your day?
Honestly, pretty good.
Excellent to hear. All right, so I sent it to your EP Ducky account, and then I'm going to send it to your Corpscrow F. It's hilarious reading people's usernames. Word about good. All right, I'll see you in there. Okay. Excellent. Don't fall asleep on me. Cool. Okay. I'll take your word for it. All right. Let's see.
Have fun, make memes, try not to chart watch all day. I know I'm guilty of that sometimes, but I try not to chart watch all day. And I think when you do pull up the chart, it's very important. You gotta go into settings. There's this really special setting. It's right on Dex Tools. You can't miss it. You gotta click on the settings button. And you scroll down a little bit, and then there's something like right at the bottom. It's the last option. You can't miss it. It says fuck those ants. Dude, I will make that a thing, I promise you. Do it. No, you should just fuck the man, so you just like put a dead ant on the screen or something.
I would love that. I'm messaging M right now because he's been avoiding us. He says he's online, but he's trying to hide. I think maybe he's getting like bombarded with like threats. But anyway, no, that's okay. Yeah, but what do you got for the people? You want to fuck dance?
Bro, fuck yeah. I'm already deep inside, so I have to like talk too loud. But yeah, fuck the ants because my plan back up.
What up, bro?
Fucking amazing. I'm fucking up you guys.
Oh, I said to you.
Can you see I'm sending you things?
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't doing it correctly. Hold on, I just did it incorrectly. Hold on. I'm gonna send you. There you go. Can you see it now? You should see like a little hand that's waving to you.
are you, wait, on Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah.
I see the link that you sent me.
Hold on, you just left the room. You were just in there.
Wait, sorry. I switched to my other account because you sent me stuff on there.
I sent it to both.
Hard to hear you.
Oh, the space just ended. You know what happened? It got robbed. So sometimes the app crashes.
Okay.
So he may start that space back up. If not, we'll find a better space, a really cool space, one in which they'll let me speak. So, because I will light people up with interesting stuff. And this is when you get the best Twitter spaces at night. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm going to just read them to you. And this actually is a really good thing for you to know. I'm going to read you each Twitter space and tell you what it's about. Sometimes you can tell by the descriptions, but sometimes you can't. So this is the never-ending space. Colorful laser arrays in greenhouse. So this is a big space. It has 5,500 people listening. That's a huge space.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
500, did you say 500,000?
5,000.
Oh, okay, that's still a lot.
It's still a lot, yeah. So what is this?
I just have to use fast enough.
Sure, go for it.
That's his signature right there. Maybe it was
Excellent. Okay. So I will send you another link. And this is Entertain Me 226. What you up to? I don't know if this one's gonna let me speak. This is a pretty big space. And usually you have to have like, oh wait, no it's not. It's not that big of a space. Usually you have to have some cred, meaning like some followers. Ducky. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Okay. You know what you should do?
Yeah.
Okay, well firstly, we're gonna get you a job in tech. So I know you're gonna complete your degree in psychology, but then you're gonna get a job in tech. But really what you need to do, and I know you're gonna be like, Rabbi, I don't wanna do it because of X, Y, and Z, and really, I don't give a flying fuck what X, Y, and Z are. In the future, you're gonna need a way to provide for yourself and your family, perhaps. And the way that you're gonna wanna do that is a content creator. And I'm not saying like an OnlyFans creator, I'm saying like a YouTuber. And what does that mean? You just, one step at a time, but basically you create a YouTube account.
Rabbi, wait, okay, you don't have to do all that. If you want me to do you a favor, I can do it. You don't have to persuade me to do me a favor right now. Or are you trying to give me advice?
No, I'm trying to give you advice. I'm saying that YouTubers in the future are going to be like millionaires and billionaires. They're going to be very, very wealthy. The more data you put out there.
But I can't do that. But if you need, do you need me to do you a favor?
No,
you're
not
just
at all.
trying to give me advice?
Yeah, I'm saying that basically you have, you're like, what up to FA method? How are you, baby? You're in your early 20s, basically. You have a lot of time to be able to create content. I was just talking to someone today, and they're like, wow, can you imagine the people, if you're in your early 20s, they were saying this to me, if you're in your early 20s and you start a YouTube account up now, you get to monetize that. Once it's monetized, you get revenue from that for the rest of your life. It's basically free money. And so if you do it earlier in your life than later, then you have more time for that to just generate money for you and make you wealthy. Now, if you're like, Rabbi, what is it that I can do that's of interest to people? We can find that. Frankly, for someone like you, if you're a girl, anything arts or cooking is very, very popular. So if you have any kind of interest in anything like that, we could find it. But what I'm just saying to you is, in general, if you realize it, if you get a video or two that gets popular, I'm not talking viral, just popular, it'll be an extra $150 to $300 in your bank account every month, and that doesn't hurt. You are an introvert, and so that's really hard. That's the last thing in the world that you would ever want to do. And I understand that. I'm just saying that you can make a lot of money doing it.
I mean, it's not even that. It's more that, like, I feel like you should be a YouTuber. Like, you're so.
I am a YouTuber. I'm the most quintessential YouTuber there is.
You bring it, you bring it. Okay?
I do bring it. Thank you, girl. Well, here's the thing. I'm just planting a seed. And so 6 months may go by, or a year may go by, but you'll realize that, wow, I wouldn't mind having an extra $400, $500 just from doing nothing. It's passive income. You got to keep your clothes on, and you got to learn something about it. So I think those are all really positive. Now, with that, I'm going to send you this link, and we're going to see if they're going to let me speak. And I don't know if they will. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here's the thing. They're not going to let me in it. What were you saying?
the new is the 2FA method. Is that a Milady?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I love them.
You love them. Wow, really?
Yeah, they're cute. Miladies.
You're pretty into the blockchain if you know what a Milady is. You say you're not into any of this stuff, and yet when I look in the SPX chat, you're like always typing over there. And so like here's oh, that's what it is. I know. Aren't you the one I talked to about this? No. Dude. Oh my god, that's what it is. Notice in all of these chats, what do they all have in common? All the cryptocurrency ones. What do they all have in common?
They all say good morning.
Sure, there's that. They're like 95% men. 99% men. Right. Yeah, you could make huge money. Now I remember. You could make huge money with the cryptocurrency channel. And I mean that. Oh my god, you make so much money. Yes. So here's what you do. You just create a vlog. Hey, this is my journey into cryptocurrency. And then just every day make like a 10-minute video about what you learned in cryptocurrency. So like today's would be like, well, I went on Twitter Spaces. I learned about a new coin. It's known as XYZ. I went to some events on Telegram. I went to an event on Twitter Spaces. And that's it. It was just a normal day in cryptocurrency. That's it. Really short, really simple, 10 minutes. You do one of those every single day. After a year, you have 365 videos that will get monetized big time because they're an attractive girl in cryptocurrency. You will get.
Why would they get monetized though? Like, don't you have to work to have them be monetized?
No, it's very easy. You can have them monetized for $120. So how do you do that? You have to have.
God, I wish you were in my life. Like, I wish you were in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're like a car salesman.
I am. Well, I'm close. I'm as close to what you're gonna get to one as of right now. So you're exactly right, 100,000% right. And all you have to do is have. They change the numbers, but usually it's like 1,000 followers, but they might change it to 10,000 followers. So it's maybe a little bit more, but you have to have a certain number of followers, and you can buy them all, and you can buy them on a bunch of different platforms for like $120. I stand by that. I bought mine for $100. So I bought mine for $100, you can buy it for $120. And then what do you need? You have to have two things that are really hard. One is the amount of followers. So you need like between 1,000 and 10,000 followers, but you can buy that for $120. Then you can also buy with the same package, the same $120 package. You have to buy like 4,000 watch hours. What is a watch hour? That's an hour of a streamer watching your content. So that's really hard to get actually, because that means people have to watch you for 4,000 hours. No one's going to do that. Even if you have 365 videos, that still takes a long time. Like it would take you a long time. You want to get monetized before then. So that's included in the package. They will use bots and just watch all your streams, and you'll get, within a month, you'll get the amount of viewers you need and the amount of watch time you need. The only other things that you have to do to get monetized, you need to do 2-factor authentication with your account, which means you just have to link your phone and like a password and like your email, but like not a huge deal. And then the final thing that you have to do, I think your account has to be like 30 days old or something. There's something, 90 days old. Oh, no, I remember what it was. Your account can't have any strikes against it for the last 90 days or something, which yours wouldn't. So basically what I'm telling you is that all of that is something that you can afford. I'm not saying you have to afford it tomorrow because you don't have to do it tomorrow. What you have to do, the first step is creating a YouTube account. And so what would you do? Honestly, you would come up with a really good name, and I'll teach you how to do that. In fact, we could just do it now. Fuck this Twitter space. We're going to find something really cool that works on everything. And I've done this with a lot of people and seen some people get really successful in everything from like the rodeo to SEO, search engine optimization. So there is a website called Is It Available? Or something like that. You're like, well,
Rabbi, we're
Yeah.
getting sidetracked. Didn't you want to talk in his face?
yeah, I just said that they didn't want to I sent you the link, but then I requested to talk in the space and they didn't accept my request. So I'm kind of like, well, fuck 'em.
Oh, I don't get it.
I'll find another one in the meantime. But what I wanted you to know is that there's a website called NameCheck, and it's perfect for someone like you. You're like, look, I don't want to do this. I know I'm planting the seed. You're going to be really wealthy. You'll be really wealthy for multiple reasons, but you're going to be able to help.
When people tell me I'm gonna be really wealthy, I don't believe that because it's too good to be true. So that's not a good pitch.
Well, okay, chances are you're going to be poor as fuck for the rest of your life. But there's a chance
Oh,
that you can get wealthy. And if you will, it'll be through one of two ways. Likely, it won't be working in any job. It will be either through being a creator or currency. And why not combine them? Okay, so here's the thing. Do you really like ducks?
not in particular.
No,
Are
you
you
don't.
asking because of my